es la tradición y cómo debemos abordarla, ¿no? Como, digamos, como luteranos, ¿no?
Yes, well, that's an excellent question. Well, I would define tradition in the Lutheran perspective as the church's history, guided by the Spirit, of expounding the teachings of Scripture and applying them to different situations that have arisen in the life of the church. And this can take on a number of different forms: sermons, um, liturgy, confessions, like we have in the Lutheran Church, creeds, or even just writing systematic theology. So that's our understanding of it. So it's the application of Scripture to we might say, the ongoing conversation that goes on in the life of the church. So that's our understanding. I think that the term has been somewhat corrupted, let's say, in Catholicism, because Catholicism has taken this idea and then said that tradition also would apply to teachings that were not included in Scripture, but were handed down from the apostles orally in the institutional church. And when Lutherans look at things like that, then they have a big problem with that, because you can't establish doctrines on the basis of anything outside of Scripture. Certainly, it's possible that some interesting stories or information might have been passed down from Jesus or the apostles orally, and then maybe only written down later on. I mean, for example, we have some stories about some people that are figures in the New Testament and what they did later in life, from people like Eusebius in the later church. But that doesn't really, those are just sort of interesting stories. They don't really constitute doctrines of the faith. So only Scripture can establish the doctrines of the faith. We can't have oral tradition or other means as the basis of the doctrines of the faith, right?